Hey guys, BrickWizard59 here, and today I'm coming at you with yet another episode of Top 10 LEGO Star Wars Sets. And today we're going to be taking a look at my LEGO Top 10 Star Wars Sets from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Now once again, like my previous videos, this video will not include any UCS sets or large-scale playsets like the Death Star. But anyway, this is a super exciting list as my favorite Star Wars wave of all time was 2005, which was primarily Episode 3 sets. So you're definitely going to be seeing quite a few from that year on this list. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And of course, remember that these are once again my thoughts. I know that you guys might have some differing views, but I'd love to hear all about those down in the comments below. So without further ado, let's go and take a look at my top 10 LEGO Star Wars Episode 3 sets. Starting off at number 10, a bit of a larger set here, we have the AT-AP. The AT-AP, even though it's a vehicle that's really not seen much in universe, I think it's a really cool walker, really cool concept. In this version, I was really torn between the 2008 and 2014 version, but this one ended up beating the other and making the list. Now, this is such a really good set. It's a really sturdy design, very well built. It's actually very good how Lego actually ended up making the angle parts like all sturdy and not flimsy. And of course, the overall walker looks great. Love the use of the olive green and some of the stickered parts. And then I also love the minifigure selection. You got a few droids, you get exclusive Chief Tarful, and a Commander Gree, which up to this just recently was an exclusive figure. So some great minifigures, and overall the build grew sturdy and was an overall great looking vehicle. Moving off at number 9, we have a smaller set. This is the Kashyyyk Troopers Battle Pack. Now this set made the list because I thought this was just a really cool battle pack. I loved the Kashyyyk Troopers, the Scout Troopers. And really, before this battle pack, the only way you can get a Kashyyyk Trooper was in the Clone Turbo Tank, and that even wasn't really a true Kashyyyk Trooper. So it was really cool when LEGO released that figure, and also in a cheap $12 set, so it was easily accessible. You could make a nice army, and it's of course great for mocks. But it was a great battle pack, plus a vehicle, a Swamp Speeder. That's another really cool vehicle. And awesome because it's a very useful vehicle compared to some of the others. So it's awesome to get that in a battle pack as well. Number 8, we have another scene from Kashyyyk. So a bit of a little trend here with our first few sets, but this is the Wookiee attack. Now this set I thought was so cool. This is the only time you get a Wookiee, like the Wookiee gunship, or the Wookiee vehicle, and it's never been re-released, which is definitely a shame. But this was a really cool set because you got the Wookiee vehicles and your droid vehicles, and this is like a true depiction of the Battle of Kashyyyk in one set, which I really like. Plus, you can kind of get multiples and make up a cool, awesome army. And overall, this was a great set. That um, tank droid, definitely Corporate Alliance tank droid. Some of the colors are a bit iffy, but other than that, it was definitely a great set, and that's at number 8. Number 7, we have the ARC 170 Starfighter. Now, this is such a cool set. I actually bought this quite recently, a couple weeks ago. I will be having a review of this set out very soon, but this is such a nice set. And again, note that the new ARC 170 8088, that set is actually considered a Clone Wars set. That's why that wasn't included in the list. But this is such a good set. I love the front nose of the vehicle. I think that looks really nice. Of course, it has some great play features with bombs and then the expanded wings. And then I also love that minifigure selection, as it is actually just 3 clone pilots. So that's actually kind of cool because it helps build up your army. And once again, that is at number 7. Number 6, we have the Ultimate Space Battle. Now, I thought this was just a really cool set. Now, until like this year, this was the only way you can actually get Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter. But they did such a good job in these Starfighters, and they weren't too large. They were a decent size. I feel like the new ones maybe a bit too big. But I really like how this looked. You got what, five vehicles in all, two droid fighters, a tri fighter, two starfighters, two interceptors, sorry, and two buzz droids. So this was that true Battle of Coruscant representation, and I think it looks really really nice. Has some great figures, and it was only $50. So there you go. That is number six, and now let's go ahead and get on to the top five. Starting off at number five, a pretty cool set. This is the General Grievous Chase. Now, the reason why I chose this compared to the new one is pretty much the Boga. The Boga is such a cool creature in Star Wars. I really like that scene from Revenge of the Sith with the Boga, and definitely wish that Lego will remake the Boga in the future. But this is such a cool set. You got Grievous's wheel bike, and I know Grievous has the exclusive cape. But even the wheel bike, even though it didn't have like treads, it looked pretty good. I like the printed parts. The legs are actually quite interesting. A pretty useful piece that you can use in multiple mocks. But overall, this was such a nice set, and it was a really good representation of that scene. Moving along to number four, we have Palpatine's Arrest. Now, this set was in 2013 or 2014, I believe. But I thought this was just a really, really cool set. I always loved that scene from the movie with Mace Windu battling Palpatine. And I've always really wanted to see a set like this, and it was pretty exciting when I was able to. But this is such a nice set. You get what, one, two, five Jedi Knights and Palpatine, and of course you got his office. His office is really cool. Definitely making large scenes is definitely difficult at Lego form, but I think Lego pulled it off really well. Then you get the small ship also, which I think is a cool, nice addition, and the minifigures look awesome. So that's number four, and now let's get on to the top three. Starting off at number three, some might consider it a bit surprising, but this is the Clone Battle Pack. Now, the reason why this is at number three is this was the very first official LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack. This is what started it all, and it was only $10. So how awesome is that? You got four clone troopers. You got a shock trooper who was exclusive to the set at this time release. You got a Star Corps trooper who was only available in another set, and then you got two regular clones for $10. And I mean nowadays $5, it costs about $5 per clone, so it's definitely such a good value. You got two vehicles or two builds instead of one. So I thought that was really cool. $10 for minifigures. This was a super easy way to build up your clone army, and that's why it came in at number three. Number two, we have the Wookiee Catamaran. Now this set is pretty awesome. Another one of the Kashyyyk sets, but I really like first off the minifigure selection in this set. You got a light up Luminara, you got Master Yoda, you got your Wookiee warrior, you got Chewbacca, and you got your Siege Battalion troopers who look amazing. I love that figure. The Swamp Speeder in this set looks awesome. Probably my favorite of all the Swamp Speeders that have been released. Plus the Catamaran, even though it wasn't seen too much, it's a pretty vital vehicle to Kashyyyk, and I think Lego did an awesome job in making this vehicle. I think it looks really nice and looks amazing in your Kashyyyk mocks. And anyways, there you go. That's it. A look at number two. And now let's go on to number one. And if you've been following my channel for some time, you probably know what this set is. It's actually one of my favorite sets of all time, and that is 7261, the Clone Turbo Tank. This is such a great set. This set is great, not only build, but it also has my nostalgic value to me. I've always wanted this set until like a couple years ago. When I finally got it, it was such a great set. I did a review on it, and you can definitely see in that review that it is such a good set. It's really nice. It's pretty well built. There are a few flaws in the build, but it looks really nice. I love the wheels. You got the awesome Bark or Kashyyyk Trooper, which I think is an awesome figure. You get a light up Mace Windu. You got like 3, 4 clones, so that's awesome. The overall build looks awesome. I like how you get a turret and the battle droid. So this was such a great set. This was one of the main sets in the 2005 wave. A very sought after set even nowadays with the two new versions of the Turbo Tank. but they just did a great job on this. And this is truly one of my favorite Lego Star Wars sets of all time. And there you go. So that was it for my top 10 LEGO Star Wars Episode 3 sets. And stay tuned. Now, the next video, I'm pretty sure because I will be doing my top 10 LEGO Star Wars Episode 4/5 sets. As I will kind of be combining episodes 4 and 5, as they're not really too many specific sets of each of those movies. So I'll pretty much be combining the two and making one video. And then my top 10 LEGO Star Wars Episode 6 and 7 sets will be coming out shortly after that. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming very soon. Definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to put down in the comments what are your top 10 LEGO Star Wars Episode 3 sets. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. This is Break Wizard 59, and I'll see you all next time.